WF representing Palace, so let us tell you about Palace.
Eagle Eye Football here. Crystal Palace 1, Newcastle 1. Joined here with Rich. Thoughts on the game today?
Crap. It was a crap game of football, wasn't it? It was bad. I mean, we started off pretty decent. Newcastle didn't offer anything. I think we nullified the aspect of them trying to ping it into the channels or ping it to Isaac. We nullified that. So I think the only joy they got was actually when Harvey Barnes came on and he actually beat Mitchell down the line. Other than that, they had nothing. The problem is that we didn't really have much control. You know, anytime we did have the ball, we're giving it away silly. You know, the only thing I will say regarding Newcastle is I think Sandro Tonali was superb. Like, he was literally the sole 6, and then they had obviously the Roman 8s. And his dictating of play was really, really good, to be fair to them. But we've created more than enough chances to win this game, you know. I guess if you look in hindsight how the game went, a point maybe it's a fair result considering we've had to come back from a goal down. But we take our chances. We win this 2 or 3-0, which is...
I think we have to talk about the Munoz chance because it was a great breakaway. Hughes hit the ball into Sarr. We were all sitting there going, is it offside? But watching the replay back, he was well onside.
Yeah.
Great pullback, but what happened in his finish? I think he thought he scored before he even kicked the ball.
That's the only thing I can think of. But no excuse, he's got to score. He's got to score. His reaction tells you he's smashing the ground. You know, he's got to put that away. Like I said, if we take the lead, I don't see Newcastle coming back because I don't think they offered much, you know. We need to talk about how we defend set pieces because against Arsenal here, they scored from like a quick, I think it was Nketiah, won a penalty against us here from a quick free kick. And again today, we fall asleep. You know, well worked. Mark, someone said it already, so I'm not going to copy the joke, but obviously he scores an own goal. You know, so there's not much you can do from that. I'm going to have to watch it back. But when the ball's fizzed in that quick and defenders are running towards the own goal, like, it's inevitable that it could be turned into own net.
We have to talk about Eze a little bit. What is it? Second he comes off, the team livens up. Granted, Deviney didn't have the best game when he came on, but he was just lively. He brought a little bit more energy into the team and he pushed us forwards. What do you think he was doing differently to what Eze was doing? And because of this performance from Eze, does he start against Ipswich or do we start Deviney again and play the same way we did against Villa?
There's 2 ways I look at it. Number one, I don't think we got the ball forward quick enough at times. And if we did, it was more in behind as opposed to getting it into feet. There was so many opportunities to fizz it into that space between defence and midfield. And Mark did it once and Eze was able to turn and run. If we did that often, I think we would have had more joy. However, when Ebbs did get the ball, not in the favoured position that he would have liked to, he slows the game a bit down too much, in my personal opinion. And I think that's what Deviney did well. He tried to speed it up. Granted, a few missed controls, a few missed time places. I mean, obviously, the physicality of the league is different as well. I think if Ebbs could just quicken up our game, I think we'll be fine. But I think he should. We've got to beat Ipswich, so I think he should still start because psychologically, it's a player that they've got to worry about. You understand? So yeah, I'll still start him. But yeah, he just needs to quicken up his game.
Final question: Eddie Nketiah came on, flattered to deceive. I think that we need someone else in the attacking areas also on the bench. We need Agbenone on the bench because even when Nketiah came on, he didn't really offer us anything.
No, absolutely, and once again, it's him playing in the position that he's not supposed to be playing in, you know. And then Jeffrey Schott came on. I don't even know if he had a touch of the ball, you know. So I don't know where Agbenone was, but Glasnow's not really played him anyway. So I don't know if he's not getting minutes for the first team. Just make him play for the 21s and to keep fit, and not just sitting there doing nothing. But yeah, Eddie was poor when he came on. Schlupp. I'm not going to blame Schlupp, but it was very difficult for him to get into the game. At all, could have just took the passage of play. I think between the 78th and the 88th minute, I don't think we touched the ball. So yeah, fair play with Munoz with his redemption. That's my man of the match. I was thinking Maxence Lacroix, but then I thought, you know, Munoz actually gave it as well. Yes, he should have scored. And the save from Pope in the second half was a decent effort, but he was our best attacking outlet, and that's our wing back.
Rich, up the Palace.
Up the Palace.